All right, got a pack of cards. Give the cards a little bit of shuffle. Okay, and what I'm going to do is as I riffle the cards here, very slowly, I'm going to have you go ahead and say stop. Let's say stop right there. Okay, you said stop there. So you stop me right at the four diamonds. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take the four diamonds here. Over here we have the king of diamonds. K stands for kind of close. Right now, if I just rub here like this, we can change this magically into the first ace. See? And we take the king of diamonds here, we rub it on this sleeve, and we get the next ace, just like that. Isn't that wonderful? Now, I want you to keep your eye on the aces very carefully here. Watch. It's going to give them a blow like that, and they'll change very visually, just like that. Now, give the cards a shuffle here. Okay, mix them up, and I'll have you go ahead and say stop as I shuffle. You can say stop whenever you want, right? Say stop right there. Okay, so you said stop right there. It's on no aces, so what I'm going to do is just take the cards and just blow like that, and get the final aces like that. So I'm going to teach you how I do this. This is a really cool trick. So what you do, this is my version of sleeve aces. Well, one of my versions. I have several. More advanced versions inside Master Magic University. You start off with your setup like this. You have the ace of hearts and diamonds, two red aces on top of the pack. And then you have the two black aces. Give the cards a false shuffles, however you want to do the false shuffles. You can do a jog shuffle or whatever you want. Just do your favorite false shuffles. And then what I usually do is I'll give it a Hindu here. And then I'm going to do Ed Marlowe's version of the slip force. So when they say stop, I'm going to do this really slow, really fair, okay? I'm going to set this down. I'm going to open it up like a book here. What's going to happen is it's going to be a back slip, but from this position. So you already start the back slip just a little bit. So this is a principle called half moves from Roger Klaus. So you actually got it about a quarter of the way there, okay? So when you're holding this packet here, you just take it off about a quarter inch. Now what you're going to do is you're going to bend here, okay? So it's bent. They can't see it because it just looks like you're holding the card. Your fingers can block this stuff right here. And then you're going to just, as you just tap, so you do the move. Now you're going to show the J stands for just missed, and then you turn this over, and then you show an X card here. You take this card and you rub it on your sleeve, and you make the first change. Okay. Now what you're going to do is, as you square this, you're going to get a break on your thumb over here. It's a break here. You're going to show the 6. Now you're going to go about halfway up like this, and you're going to turn like this. When you turn, you're stealing this card off. It's like a Wesley James on the up and up, but you're doing it face up. So you're just going to steal that card like that. Steal that ace there. So they will see it as it goes up to the sleeve here, and you square up. So that's your next one. Now what you're going to do is you're going to flip this over like this. Okay? As you square this up. Now you could have those on the bottom, so you don't have to do that. But it's up to you. I'm just showing you a way here. So you've got a double lift here, and this is what you have here. Okay, you're not going to know that because you square it up from this side. Okay, when you square it up from this side, you're actually getting a break here with your right thumb behind here. That's why you square it on this end. Okay, so it looks like you're squaring it because you can't square it on this one. Well, I guess you could if you turn like that, right? Then you come up like this, and then you're going to just set that so that's just barely right there. Okay, so you have a barely step. Now you can release it if you just keep your hands moving because you don't want them to see the step. You just kind of show the aces, then you come back. Now you're going to do the paddle wheel. It's a paddle wheel color change that I invented. It's based off the paddle wheel flourish. And what I do is I turn the side, and as I bring the cards up, the bigger motion covers the smaller motion. You're just going to pop this over like this, real fast. So that's based on the paddle flourish. Paddle flourish is like that, right? You do this with 2. So you hold that there for a second, then it's your middle finger and thumb has got it here. So this is what's actually happening, right? So we'll do that in real time, real speed. So that will look like this, the 2 aces, and then you just pull on the cards. You want to do it real fast. You can get it going real fast. Now you're going to turn the wrist here because you don't want them to see that you have those aces actually there. So you're going to wrist kill there. You can either come up like this, and turn, or however you want. and then you do that. Now, this is where you have your setup on bottom, right? So what you do is you're just going to do some shuffles, leave that on bottom. So you do some Hindu shuffle, and you're going to cut one card, double cut one card to the bottom of that. And you're going to make a Hindu, have them say stop, they stop you. You flip over these packets, you show no aces. Now you're going to do the same thing, you're going to get a break. This is what you actually have here, right? So you're going to get a break on the back with your thumb, just you're going to bring that up slightly. See, so it's a step. The reason they can't see that is because, like I said, you square it from here, okay, from the other end. And then you hold it right there with your middle finger and thumb, and you can let go if you want to keep your hands moving. You don't want them to see the step, so you can keep it moving. And then you just do the paddle wheel change, and in slow motion, that's it, like that. So you do it real fast. So when you do it real fast, this is what it will look like. I'll do the illusion again. So as your hands come up, see, so you're here. You want to make sure this is squared here with your middle finger and thumb and your first finger here. So kind of hold it there for a second, release it, come back, and then when you're ready to do the change, you got to position just right. So you got to be quick about it, right? So once again, it's not easy to do. You got to do it quick. It takes practice. So you just like that one, change. So I hope you like that. That's my version, one of my versions of the sleeve aces from Earl Nelson. Those book variations. And there you go.